doing now is more encouraging, and I get more out of it than boxing. Boxing was only for self-gain.
The sound of a legend. He was called the greatest, and he said it himself before the world ever dared to believe it.
And I'm so happy and proud to become great in boxing, to become the greatest one that ever lived.
He was loud when silence was expected, defiant when obedience was demanded, and fearless when fear ruled everything around him.
And they won't let me work in America. The government won't let me leave America where I can work. And I'm getting stronger, and this shakes up a lot of people to see that I'm this strong.
Muhammad Ali was more than a boxer, more than a champion, more than an athlete. He was a symbol, a storm, a revolution in human form.
See, Ali, that's the only thing about Ali. When you were watching Ali get beaten up as an old man, even as was a young kid, he's not going to quit. You got to kill him. He won't quit. Even he was getting beat up every round, getting kicked out of my lab at home. And it's a champ. No, come on, let me out. Come on out. They wouldn't stop. He would have to stay up there and take the beating like a man. He wouldn't quit. In a way, I respect a guy like that so much. I have so much admiration for a guy like that so much, but it's just not right to do you that way as a human being. Just say it's over. I come back and fight another day else. You got me, you know. And listen, I always like to think I'm a bad. I don't give a, but that's a part of Ali. That's where he overshines me, because I can't understand a man that's willing to just really die for this.
From the segregated streets of Louisville, Kentucky, to the bright lights of global fame. From Olympic glory to exile, from superstardom to silence. Muhammad Ali didn't just fight opponents in the ring. He fought racism, he fought war, he fought religion, identity, government power, and eventually, his own failing body. This is the documented life of Muhammad Ali, the man who fought the world and changed it forever.
I have wrestled with an alligator. I done tussled with a whale. I done handcuffed lightning, throw thunder in jail. That's bad. Only last week, I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick.
A boy from Louisville, Muhammad Ali was born Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr. on January 17, 1942, in Louisville, Kentucky, a city deeply divided by race. His father, Cassius Clay Sr., was a billboard painter who struggled with alcoholism. His mother, Odessa Grady Clay, was deeply religious, gentle, and protective. Ali grew up in a world where black children were taught early what they could not do, where segregation wasn't just law, it was life. He couldn't eat at certain restaurants. He couldn't attend certain schools. He couldn't dream freely. But fate intervened one afternoon when his bicycle was stolen. A young Cassius Clay, furious and in tears, reported the theft to a white police officer named Joe Martin, who also trained young boxers. Martin told him, "Well, you better learn how to fight first." That moment changed history.
Well, I started about 6 years ago. My bicycle was stolen, and my cousin was a boxer. He wasn't too successful, but he boxed. And he told me that he would train me if I ever catch the guy that, you know how kids think. If I ever caught the guy that stole my bicycle, well, I would know how to fight. You know, I could defend myself. Well, anyway, he took me to the gym, and he quit later, but I kept it up.
The birth of a boxer. Cassius Clay walked into a boxing gym and never left. He trained obsessively. He talked constantly. He bragged endlessly. Other boxers laughed.
Fast. Last night I cut the light off in my bedroom, hit the switch, was in the bed before the room was dark.
Incredible.
Fast.
Incredible.
And you, George Foreman, all of you chumps are gonna bow when I whoop him. All of you. I know you got him. I know you got him picked, but the man's in trouble. I'm gonna show you how great I am.
But Clay worked harder than anyone. He shadowboxed in mirrors. He ran miles every morning. He studied opponents relentlessly. By age 18, he was already special. In 1960, Clay represented the United States at the Rome Olympics. Against the odds, against expectation, against history. Cassius Clay won gold. But even victory didn't protect him from racism. According to Ali's own telling, when he returned home, he was denied service at a restaurant because of his race and threw his Olympic medal into the Ohio River. Whether legend or truth, the message was clear. Even a gold medal could not make him equal.
And I'm getting stronger, and it shakes up a lot of people to see them this strong. It also makes other so-called Negroes strong who are facing the same problems. And in this way, I think I can do more for my people. They've never had a big black man that just stood up and identified with the struggle of his people 1,000%. Once they can get them a white girl, a blonde, a brunette, or $100,000 home, or a show on Broadway, usually every Negro watching this show now will tell you that you can't talk to them. They're too big to be with their own people. They go marry other than their own kind. And I'm so happy and proud to become great in boxing.
I am the greatest. Turning professional, Clay became something boxing had never seen. He didn't just fight, he performed. He predicted rounds. He rhymed insults. He danced around opponents. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
No special training, just be at the fight. I'm ready to back up everything I'm saying, and I'm through talking.
Critics called him arrogant.
Tells Hatfield to be as great as me. This is it, the greatest short poem of all time. Me, we.
The public called him annoying.
The man to beat me haven't been born.
But people couldn't stop watching. Then came Sonny Liston, the most feared heavyweight champion in the world. Liston was a monster. Clay was supposed to be destroyed. Instead, on February 25, 1964, Cassius Clay shocked the world. Liston quit on his stool. Clay screamed to the cameras, "I am the greatest."
From the time the punch started to the where it landed, it was 4/100ths of a second, which is an eye blink. Like a camera flash, that's 400ths of a second. Now, the minute I hit Sonny Liston, all of those people blinked at that moment. That's why they didn't see it. I swear.
And then, everything changed. Becoming Muhammad Ali after winning the heavyweight title, Clay revealed a truth he had hidden. He had joined the Nation of Islam. He rejected his slave name. Cassius Clay was dead. He was now Muhammad Ali. America exploded. Many fans felt betrayed. The media turned hostile. Politicians were furious. Ali stood firm.
My name is Muhammad Ali, and you will announce it right there in the center of that ring after the fight if you don't do it now.
I don't have to be what you want me to be.
He says, "You're Cassius Clay. I'm not calling you Muhammad Ali, and you're gonna stay Cassius Clay." I said, "You gonna call me Muhammad Ali, sucker?" And during the fight, I kept saying, "What's my name?" And then I tell you, "You gonna call me my name?" I said, "What's my name?" He said, "Cassius Clay. Your name is Cassius Clay." I kept hitting. I said, "What's my?" He kept saying, "Cassius Clay." And by round 7, I said, "What's my name?" He said, "Muhammad Ali, Muhammad Ali."
He said, this was more than a name change. It was a declaration of independence. The war he refused to fight in 1967. Ali was drafted into the U.S. military to fight in the Vietnam War. He refused. "I ain't got no quarrel with them Viet Cong," he said. For that decision, Muhammad Ali paid a terrible price. He was stripped of his heavyweight title. He was banned from boxing. He faced prison. For 3.5 years, during the prime of his career, Ali was silenced. No fights, no income, no platform. But he never apologized. He had chosen conscience over comfort. Return and redemption. Ali returned to boxing in 1970. He was slower. He was older. But he was wiser. He lost to Joe Frazier in the fight of the century. Then he came back. In 1974, in Zaire, Ali faced the unstoppable George Foreman. What followed became legend. The rumble in the jungle. Ali leaned against the ropes. He absorbed punishment. He waited. And then he struck. George Foreman fell. Ali reclaimed the heavyweight crown. The impossible had happened.
I don't pay no attention to it.
Thriller in Manila and the Cost of Greatness. In 1975, Ali fought Joe Frazier one last time. The Thriller in Manila. It was brutal, savage, inhuman. Both men nearly died. Ali won. Later he said, "That was the closest thing to dying I know." The man once hated was now loved. When Ali lit the Olympic flame in 1996, the world wept, not for the boxer, but for the man. Muhammad Ali died on June 3, 2016, but his voice never did. The greatest Muhammad Ali didn't just win fights. He changed what it meant to stand up. He proved that greatness isn't just measured in victories, but in courage.
The legacy of Muhammad Ali is not that he just floated in the ring, but that he stood up outside the ring. He was a champion out of the ring and in the ring. So yes, he could beat everybody in the ring, but don't reduce him to just another boxer. He was a historic figure that changed history, and as he walks into the ages, let's know who he is. Give a Harlem salute to the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali.
Immortal legacy.
Foley's coming back from that knockdown, and he is scoring. We talked about Foley's courage. The champion has plenty himself. There's no question about that. That's Foley down from that right hand. I don't know if he's going to make this one. 6, 7, 8. He's not. No, he gamely tried to get up. And Muhammad Ali has retained his heavyweight championship of the world after about 1 minute and 55 seconds of the 7th round. Foley tried gamely. He gave the champion the best battle of the champion's career, since he has been champion. And here's Johnny Addy with the announcement.
Not representing nothing like tobacco and whiskey and various commercials, and stand with my people and representing everybody, and at the same time not disowning my own, marrying my own kind, and socializing with my own kind. But I belong to the world as far as being the champion, but I let it be known that I am black, and I will always be black and with black, even if I mean give up all the money and everything that I can be offered from boxing.
If you enjoyed this journey through the past, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a story that time tried to hide. Here on History to Mystery, we uncover forgotten events, unexplained moments, and secrets buried beneath centuries of history. Have a theory or a mystery you want us to explore next? Drop it in the comments below. Until next time, keep questioning the past. And remember, history is never just history. This is History to Mystery.